Hello, hello. Do not mind my hair today. So here's the thing. Um, I haven't done a video in for days, and I was trying to figure out why, and I think I know why, and I'll explain the why afterwards. But first, I'm gonna go over the next thing for goal reaching, which actually should be the first thing, and that's this. Where are you now? Where are you in your life right now? So, in my life right now, this is it is, somewhat beat up. But it runs and it got us safely to and from Oregon and is like not too bad. There's not like a ton of stuff in there. Could be cleaner, but there we are. This is the house that we're living in, which, from the outside looks pretty nice. 3-car garage, you would think. But it's not our house. This is the house of a friend of ours. And I'm not going to show you, if I can help it, their part of things. And this is a cat. This is a cat that does not have a litter box. Go in, Mama Kitty. Outside. Please. Go in. So, you walk in and you think, yeah, this is cool. This is somewhat nice and whatever. Except that those blinds always stay closed. So, sunlight's not a real thing in here. And, when you actually start looking closer, I don't even know if you can see this. There's stuff just all over the floor. So the reason I'm showing you this is not to be like, we live super filthy. We actually have tried to clean this up over and over and over again. And the reason I'm documenting this has nothing to do with the family that we're staying with. It has everything to do with the fact that something going on in our heads is manifesting this space this way. So there's, all this stuff going on and all this stuff going on. And I don't really want to get into the stuff that's not ours, because that's not fair. This is mine and Colton's bathroom, right? Somewhat clean, somewhat organized. But I don't know if you noticed, there's not a shower. We share another bathroom with the rest of the people in the house, and that's where we get to shower. This is our only bathroom space that's our own. And right now it's 64 degrees. Sometimes it's below 50, so that's interesting. And again, I feel so weird sharing this because the point is not the state or the condition of the house. It's the fact that we're manifesting this, that something about what we're doing is creating chaos around us. This is actually pretty organized, but the stuff that's broken, what are we doing? That's where shit gets real. Is looking at yourself and saying, what am I doing that's creating this kind of space? What am I doing that's creating the holes in the walls? What in psychology, one of the biggest things that they talk about, I guess philosophy psychology, is that you are the creator of your space. You are the one who's causing everything around you. You could blame it on roommates, you could blame it on anybody, but the truth is, this is your space. What are you doing to improve it? What are you doing to create it? What's causing it? And that's the most important thing for goal reaching, is recognizing where you are right now. All of the things. This is our space. I could show you the rest of the basement. The thing is, I don't want to show you the stuff other people are struggling with. This is the space that we have control over right now. These are our psycho whiteboards that we're hanging, but are the result of anger.
Sorry.
And are now on the ground and broken, which is fine. Which, this would be cool to see. There's good stuff on there, goals and things, and Colton's little dude that says, I'm enough that you can't see because I'm blocking it now. And the baby in the background crying. That's real. That's super real. And this stuff, this is the chaos that our space has become. And I am only showing you this because I want you to know that, like, it is real. People really have real struggles and real shit. And these are beautiful peace flags, which there's not a lot of peace in this space. And this is our pretend wall. This is a wall, sort of. If you look, that's kind of not pinned.
Did you find that? Dang it, you found my cardboard.
There's literally a hole. This is a pretend wall.
Wait.
Oh, look, you can actually see the other stuff through the plastic.
Look.
This is real. This is my terracotta pot space heater because I'm trying to warm up our space, which I now actually am with the space heater, which is crazy. And no, we do not have walls. We have blankets. We have blankets for walls. That's what it actually looks like. It's, and our bed is in shambles at the moment. But, like, that's the thing. That's the thing that is so hard. And you don't have to do this as publicly as I'm doing it. I'm doing this because I'm trying to prove to you guys that goal reaching works. It's a process. It's a thing. It's not. Let me see here. Hold on. Watch. Let me turn on this light. Oh, come on. Oh, there we go. Boom. There's light.
Let there be.
So yeah, the thing is I'm showing you guys this not to be like, oh my god, we're losing our minds. I do feel like that, but like, oh yeah, damn it. Okay, so this is real. This is real life. This is what's going on. This is the real, raw, unedited life. This is our closet, which is kind of huge, which is cool. Except that the lighting is kind of weird. Colton put in some Christmas lights. And this thing that you guys can kind of see is more LED lights. But the thing is, like, I'm not showing you guys this at all to be like, oh my god, look at where we're at. I'm documenting this for myself right now, publicly, so I can say, you know what? Shit is real. Oh, hi, buddy.
Whoa,
The baby is unhappy. Probably because we're unhappy. Like, I know a lot of parents would not like hearing this. But when your kid is having a super, 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 super hard time, I fully believe it's because you're having a hard time somewhere in your life. So this is what we're dealing with right now. And by dealing with, I mean literally this. Like, life is... Oh, let me flip this. Okay. So now that I've exposed the raw, real of our life and my crazy hair, here's the thing. You have to know where you are to move anything, to be able to just shift anything. I have to look at this bed and go, okay, it's not made. It's not made. What do I want it to look like? I want it to be made in order to make it. I have to look at the pile of laundry and say, there's a pile of laundry. I'd like it folded. I should probably fold it. And I could blame this chaos on so many things. But the reality is I don't have any control over the things that I would blame it on. I only have control over me. So here's the real raw skinny of it all. We are trying to figure out what our purpose is. We'd like to teach people compassion for the self. Like, I mean, it feels a little weird to walk around and be like, look at our crazy space and everything that's not working. And yeah, we've got, our pack and play here is called Onyx's bed. But here's the thing. We don't have, like, any type of schedule for him. We're still figuring that out. I don't believe in cry it out, but I don't know what else to do. But we really haven't done that, so who really knows? Hi, buddy, and he's crawling so good. Yes, you are. Come here. You come here. Hi, buddy. You come see Mama. Oh, come here. Come here. So, we're doing this, trying to figure everything out, trying to find our purpose, sort of chasing money, trying not to. Like, that's real. We're trying not to chase money. We're trying to chase happiness and goals. But we're also trying not to chase happiness. We're trying to, like, be in it right now. Be, like, happy right now. Not somewhere else. And it's been really hard. We feel like we went and we conquered so much fear by walking across the country. And we can't afford to find, we haven't been able to afford to find anywhere else to live. This house is so confusing because it's a beautiful house, but we've got, roommates that we're battling for cleanliness. And so that's, really crappy. We don't have our own shower. Like, we kind of have our own bathroom, but it's not a great space to, like, I don't know, hang out, retreat, shower, whatever. And there's just so much space, like the kitchen, the living room, that we're constantly cleaning just to keep safe for Onyx to crawl around on, which is exhausting. We're exerting so much energy trying to fix that, or trying to, like, maintain it, which is so hard. So maybe compassion for ourselves when we can't, or compassion for the people that are struggling. Like, psychologically speaking, every room in your house, every space means something. And so when it gets in chaos, that means a part of your psyche, a part of your brain is in chaos. And so figuring out what that is and actually helping and supporting our roommates would be super cool. The other thing is like, there's only so much you can do. Like, we're trying to control what they're feeling and experiencing so that we can feel less of their experience. But that's not necessarily compassion. And that's not necessarily working. Like, it's not working. It's not working at all. So I don't know the whole point of all of this other than one day I'm going to want to have this video to look back on and be like, that was real. Like, we are either contributing to the space or paying $300 a month. And mostly we've just been contributing. I guess we've paid quite a bit, but it's very confusing. We're allowing ourselves to live in a lot of confusion and a lot of stress and a lot of strain. And we are seeking peace, and we are wanting to prep for driving across the country to see so many people that helped us make it. Like, all the people that helped us make it, as much as possible. And we want to do that not in a way that would stress people out or have them concerned, but show them that we are good, that we are well, that things are thriving and growing, and that we're doing good things. And so, we're trying to do businesses from home, we're trying to do things from home, and we're also trying to figure out how to friggin' be parents. Neither one of us knows what we're doing there. Like, Colton's the youngest in his family, which, no offense, psychologically speaking, youngest kids don't have the experience that older kids do with getting to practice with babies. They haven't gotten that. So Colton is being a badass dude and figuring out how to dad right now, and he's doing so good, and he's beating himself up for it, which is hilarious to me. And then I am doing the same thing, which is probably hilarious also, that I'm ripping into myself all the time about all the ways that I'm not being a good mom and how I'm not maintaining myself and not allowing the flow. And so I don't really know the whole point of this. It's kind of feeling like a rant, but I just really, really, really want to be real and just feeling insane. At least I keep saying that, which is probably contributing to it. So, but here's the thing. You are allowed to do whatever you want with whatever you want. But But the point is of this whole video is stop. Have a little compassion for yourself and look at where you're at. You don't have to rip in and say, oh my god, the bed's not made. Oh my god, there's clothes and stuff and there's things everywhere. Ah, the kitchen's a disaster. Our bathroom's tiny. Yes, okay. Or you could say, okay, this is where I'm at. And then look for the good. We have a pretty good sized room. We have a pretty good sized closet. We have a dresser for both us and our baby that fit in our closet with extra space for shoes and laundry, etc. Like, we have furniture. We have lots of furniture. Almost too much, it feels like sometimes. I've got lots of art supplies. I don't ever use them because they're not really safe with the baby, but I have them. They're there, they're available. Like, I've got materials for work. Colton's got materials for work. We both have, I mean, we're sharing this phone right now. That's real. So we have the one phone, but it's working. It's working. It's in one piece and it's working. And we have a tablet that we can kind of pseudo share as like a pretend other phone, and contact through Messenger. So that's something. And we've got a really cool baby who's super smart and learns so fast. And yeah. And like, yeah, this house is a mess, but we're in a house, and a big house. And we have a car and it works. And we don't owe any money on the car. That's really badass. That was exactly what I wanted. You know, after the walk I said I didn't want to go into debt further. We do have debt. Yes, we do. We have, I don't know, $30,000 of debt or something like that. And I didn't want to go any further. I want to just devour that debt and throw it out. And we will. And we will. I don't know when that will happen. We'd love it to happen sooner than later, but it will happen. So, be real with where you are. Be compassionate with where you are. And then once you've done that, have a little gratitude for what you do have. It's easy to look at what you don't, or what's not cool, or what's not working. Have a little compassion. Have a little gratitude. And then once you see where you are, you can start seeing where you want to go. Even if you only know the next step or two, that's enough. Huh? That is enough. Hi. You want to say bye-bye? You want to say bye-bye? What's up, baby? Hi. And look, I have this little buddy who just hugs me. He doesn't give a crap. Huh, buddy? You don't give a crap. You just want your mommy. So, it took me a week to get past all of my crap to be able to just say, I need to be real with where I'm at. And this is where I'm at. And we're going to move forward and keep killing it. And it's not always pretty, but it'll always work out. Eventually, if you keep going.
Pretty sure it'll work out.
Okay, I'm going to go, because I don't even know what I've said
Come
anymore.
here, puppies. Look at you now. Look at you now. Ha ha ha.
Bye. All right.